Cyberbullying has been in the headlines more and more over the last few years. But what can we do as parents to prevent it?
Burton Kelso joins us this morning. Some great apps every parent needs to know about, and apps can be harmful, but they can help us a lot too, can't they?
That's correct. Yeah, technology's really taken off, and well, you've got to be careful because there's predators online that are taking advantage of kids, and of course, kids have to deal with cyberbullying from their peers.
Okay, so let's start with You Know Kids.
You Know Kids is a web-based app. It's all-inclusive, so it allows parents to track their kids' social media habits. It will track Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It'll also track pictures that are sent to the smartphone, whether it be an Android phone or an iPhone. It'll also track text messages as well, so that way a parent can have an idea of what's going on with their kids' social media habits.
And you track this to your phone, so you can monitor them instantly, or is this a PC-based thing?
No, this is a web-based app, so you can track it from your tablet or from your smartphone, or you can track it from a computer as well.
And from anywhere you are, too.
Anywhere in the world, yes.
That's great.
Let's talk about Rethink. What's Rethink called?
Rethink is an app that was designed by a 15-year-old teenager from Illinois.
A teenager designed this?
Yes, a teenager designed this app. Rethink allows kids to rethink things before they post them. So, for example, we're going to go to Joel Nichols' Facebook page, if it'll come up. And maybe it won't, but what we'll do is we'll bring up a note message. So let me type out something real quick that's disparaging.
Okay.
And the
That's why you wanted my...
That is why I wanted your social media. So let's type, I hate you.
Okay.
And what will happen is that the Rethink app will pop up and say, hey, do you really want to use this terminology to send to somebody? So it allows kids to take a step back and think about what they're going to post before it goes online.
And you know what? Even a few seconds can stop them from doing something really hateful and horrible and dangerous too.
I agree.
Because it's just a few seconds to stop. And I love that a kid came up with this.
Yes, it is great.
As their little brains are developing, and sometimes they're a little bit too impulsive, and you want to just a little buffer there.
Well,
I like
and now I know how many posts I've been getting from Burton. Don't I?
That's right. Yeah.
That looked very familiar.
That's me, Burton, a cyberbully.
That looked very familiar to me.
No, he's preventing it. Come on.
What about the Net Nanny? What's the Net Nanny?
Now, Net Nanny has made social media parent tracking apps for a long time, but this is our new program called Net Nanny Social, which is web-based. And like You Know Kids, it's a social media tracking app. So what you would do is put in your kid's email address, and it'll find out every social media network that they're connected to, and then parents can monitor and see what's going on with their social media activity. I
have to ask you, do you need your kids' permission for most of these things? How does that work? Do you need to be one of their friends, like on Facebook?
Well, no, you don't have to be their friends. You just have to know their email address that's associated with the social media account.
So there you go.
Yes.
And how do you make sure that someone doesn't use this that's not a parent?
Well, that's the downside of the app is that you have to be able to sit down and talk with your kids about what type of information they need to share with their peers. So you definitely don't want to hand out email addresses because it could be used against you.
Okay, there's the last one. There's the MySocialSitter.
Now, MySocialSitter is another web-based app, and it allows parents to track social media from anywhere in the world. So you can check your kid's Facebook account, you can check their Twitter account and see what's going on. And the reason for these monitor apps is so that parents can have an idea of what's going on with their kids' social life. And so if there's a problem with cyberbullying, parents can step in and take action immediately. Now, the good thing about MySocialSitter is that it is a buffer that allows parents to monitor what kids are posting, and they can allow what goes out, and they can block what does not need to go out.
I have to ask you one thing. Snapchat is so popular with teens. Is there anything that can help you monitor that? Because that's that instant delete.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is not. I mean, with any device, as far as preventing cyberbullying, parents always need to make sure that they get their hands on their kids' devices to see what they're doing.
And shouldn't you, as best you can, always have a discussion going on?
That's the first thing you should do with technology, is sit down with your kids and explain what you should and what you shouldn't do with the technology.
Yeah, great advice. We'll have a link to Burton's website on our KCLive.tv later on today. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
And I look forward to hearing from you on my Facebook page.
He's always nice to us on social media. You know that.
Yes.
You always say hello on Facebook Live. We appreciate that.
It is.